Hello, welcome to a bit of a special show for Last Bell Boxing, bit of a new format that we're going to try out. Andy and Ray look a bit nervous at this stage. So what we're going to do is I'm going to present Andy and Ray with some rumours that are circulating the boxing world. They're going to give a bit of a, does it happen or doesn't it happen? And then if it does happen, they're going to tell you who they think's going to win. Maybe a bit of narrative around it as well. So, are we ready, guys?
As will ever be.
Okay, so first rumour. Now, you know this one, I think, but Dillian Whyte's next opponent is going to be one of three individuals. It's either going to be Charles Martin, Chris Arreola, or Jermaine Franklin. So I'll come to Ray first. Who's it most likely going to be, Ray? And give me the outcome.
I think it's most likely going to be Charles Martin, just because there seems to be more back and forth between Charles Martin now. If you had asked me 6 weeks ago, I would have said Franklin. Dillian Whyte will win comfortably. I don't think Charles Martin's got anything left.
Okay. Andy?
I don't think Charles Martin had anything to begin with, never mind anything left. He's getting absolutely laid out cold.
So you think Martin as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Arreola, but there you go. Okay, second rumour. Conor Benn versus Sean Porter. Eddie Hearn has been in touch with Porter's camp and allegedly agreed numbers, whatever that might mean. So I'll start with Andy on this one. Andy, does it happen? And what happens?
Big name this is. Big step up. I've said on many occasions, I love Conor Benn. His excitement, his energy, he ain't scared to get in with anyone. He'd take the fight tomorrow. Is it wise for him to take the fight tomorrow? Not quite yet, in my opinion. It'll be a big roll of the dice from Eddie Hearn this. He's done it anti in the past. Sink or swim kind of situation. I think it's all going to depend on how well Conor Benn does at the weekend. If he comes flying through this next fight, it could happen. And if it does, wow, what a fight. And I'm going to shock you both here, and I'll say Conor Benn stops him.
Ray?
I think Porter will beat him. Does it happen? Probably, because should Benn be victorious in his next fight, Eddie Hearn's got all the money to make that fight possible. I think Sean Porter, because he's been unlucky in his couple of fights, I think his talents are ignored. I think he's slept on a bit, the phrase to use. I think he's too much for Conor Benn.
Okay.
Too much experience.
Okay. Thank you very much. Next one's Joe Joyce. So, rumour has it that Joe Joyce wants to fight Derek Chisora next. Ray, does it happen? And if it happens, who wins?
It's frustrating on this one. I thought he was just going to sit tight and then go for the winner of Joshua Usyk. It's a realistic one. They had some back and forth some time ago when David Hay had some involvement with Joe Joyce. So this one can definitely happen because of that. And then he had some involvement with Chisora. He's no longer part of Chisora's camp. Chisora's gone to back with Dave Caldwell. Yes, it can happen. And well, it's a difficult one because I'm not a big fan of either of them. I don't think Chisora has much left. So I'll probably just go for Joyce.
And same questions.
This is the yardstick for me. We talked about this on our show a few weeks back, and me and you had an heated debate, remember?
No, carry on.
Yeah, we did. You were saying how good you think Joe Joyce was, and I was saying he needed to fight a gatekeeper like Derek Chisora to show what level he's at, considering what sort of people Chisora's been in with. So I hope it happens. There's a very good chance because Chisora will fight anyone. There's a very good chance it happens. This is definitely going to show where Joyce is. I I think Joyce probably wins on points.
Okay, I think Joyce blasts him out there round 6. Next rumour, Del Boy again is in the news. So Derek Chisora is going to rematch Joe Parker by the end of the year, according to reports. So a couple of contradictions here, but I believe it's your turn, Andy, first, isn't it? Does it happen? And this will be an interesting one. Who takes it?
Right. So we've done this again on the show. I think Del Boy is robbed in that first fight. And even even Parker's camp didn't think he won that fight. I don't care what you say, Carl. We've been through this, I know. And this is short and sweet. But Parker's had a bit more time to improve. We've spoke about who he's with. He's had time to improve, and you'll see a different Joe Parker in this fight, and he'll probably win a clear points decision this time.
Raimondo?
Parker will win if the two of them fought again. Whether it happens or not, I'm not too sure there's much clamour for that fight. I think he'd be more interested in the Joe Joyce fight, to be honest. I don't think she's always been one of those. I think he'll just take whichever one brings in the most money. But at this stage, I just think he'll be more interested in the Joe Joyce fight.
Okay. Next rumour. WBC orders Beterbiev to defend title against Marcus Brown. Raimondo?
Yeah, I saw that. I was hoping for the Bivol unification fight, but not to matter, or even a Joe Smith Jr. fight. So it'll happen, and I just don't see anybody beating Beterbiev at 175.
Apart from Bivol, but anyway, moving on. Ander, what do you reckon?
If it does happen, Beterbiev's a bit of a monster until let's have it right. The guy carries serious power, and I don't agree with you about the Bivol thing either, mate. I'm afraid. I think Beterbiev stops anyone he goes in with.
We know who's got the track record out of his 3 about predictions, so we'll move on to the next rumour. So Eddie Hearn says Buatsi is ready for Bivol now, and the fight is likely to take place in February 2022. Does it happen? And who takes the fight? Ray, over to you first.
Hasn't Buatsi got one of those WBA, not interims, but international sort of belts? Because so in that case, yeah, it does, because you'll be in a ranking with them. I think Buatsi's in for a rude awakening should he take that fight next year. But Buatsi ain't going to beat Bill.
Ander?
Yeah, I agree. I think the fight's quite easy to make. Eddie Hearn's obviously got contacts now with Bivol. It'll definitely be this will be in the making. The way Eddie Hearn works, this will have been thought about 6 or 8 months ago.
Probably even longer, Andy.
Bivol, yeah, probably. And Bivol will take it, because if he takes it now, he's taking Buatsi at the right time. He's not quite at that level just yet. He needs 3 or 4 more fights, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a bit flatter to deceive, I think, with Buatsi. With the way he's gone, he's not fought any of the other British light heavyweights that could cause him trouble. He's been steered completely away because they're fighting on a different promotion.
So he don't win. Remember, we're saying short and sweet, so he don't win.
Yeah. No, Bivol wins easy.
No worries. So the last one is recent announcement suggests that Lee Wood's going to be fighting Michael Conlan. So that's been announced recently. So let's hope it's in Nottingham for our sakes, and it should well be, because I think Lee Wood's the A side in that fight. So, although Conlan's got some following, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
So, Andy, you're first up on this one. I think I know how you're going to go on this one, but I'll ask you anyway. Does does it happen, and who wins if it does?
Does it happen next? No, because I think the Zucan fight does.
Very quiet though, isn't it?
Sorry?
Very quiet on that front though, isn't it?
It is very quiet, but he's got the upper hand, hasn't he, because it's in the contract. But he can't go nowhere else. Zucan, he's either fights him or.
I agree.
So I think that fight happens next. The Conlon fight will happen because there'll be clamber for it, and he was the interim champion once before they all got stripped.
Yeah.
Does it happen? Yes. Can he beat Lee Wood? Absolutely no.
Right.
I thought Conlon was supposed to be campaigning to bantamweight. So this is a strange one. I mean, I saw it. I sent it to you guys on the WhatsApp. I'm not a Conlon fan, as you guys know. He's got some skill, no power. I can't see him troubling Lee Wood. I think Lee Wood dissects him, breaks him down, and will stop him.
Yep. Okay. Short and sweet one. This one, if it works, we'll probably do a few more of these boxing rumour ones. We'll rotate the chair. Obviously, we go live again 9 p.m. on Thursday. Some big interviews coming up this week as well. If you've not checked the channel out, like, comment, subscribe. Some big content on that channel. Paul Smith Jr., Roberto Diaz, Lee Wood, Natasha Jonas, to name a few. So, like, comment, subscribe. Cheers, Ray. Cheers, Andy. See you next time.